morning tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
And I am Courtney Revolution.
Courtney is back from vacay. How was it? Fill us all in.
I had a very good time. I feel very rested. I had lots of ice cream.
Okay.
And
several libations, I hope.
More than several
Okay,
libations.
thank God. It's not a vacation if you're not having libations.
And I was able to say hello to Miss Mojo.
Oh my gosh! Amazing.
You know, if there's one person I'm gonna see, it's her.
Amazing. Heart Girls wants to know if you're jet lagged.
No.
Well, I hate long flights.
No.
Oh, you bounced back quick.
Yeah, I don't.
You were in Florida. So
I
that's a long
stayed.
way back.
You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
If I would have went to playlist and came back by this time, I would be sick already.
Right.
But because I stayed and I rested on, a little lazy river moment, I'm able to, just come back and just give it to y'all.
Thank goodness. No coronavirus for you.
No corona. I was face masked up, girl. Don't play with me.
That's going to be me later today at the airport. I went to the store yesterday to go buy the travel size Clorox wipes. Everything was wiped out near me. No more toilet paper,
Madison.
paper towels, Clorox. I mean, it is literally insane.
In my mind,
everyone is panicking.
Nicki Minaj predicted this because she said once upon a time ago, couple wet wipes in case a bum try to touch me. Ew. And that's going to be you today. And that was me at the airport.
That is true. That is true. We are fine. We were just talking about it because we saw someone say they had to cancel their trip to Japan. And Courtney and I just wanted to offer our condolences.
I'm sorry.
Because if I had a flight booked to go to Tokyo Disney and I had to cancel it,
Sick.
I would be feeling some type of way right now.
You'll be enraged.
I might have to take a personal day because I would be so upset. But you guys, we have so much to talk about. We, of course, are going to talk about this Khloe and Tristan nonsense. Normally, we're here telling you guys that Tristan is thirsting over Khloe, and now the roles are reversed, and I don't even know what is happening, what's up, what's down. Proof that maybe the world is ending. Honestly, I have no idea. We also were talking about Kylie. She was spotted out with Drake, so now I'm like, I thought you were back with Travis on the road to reconciliation, but we are definitely taking a quick exit right there. We also are going to talk about Love is Blind. You guys, instead of doing it at the beginning, we actually added it to the docket. So we have a little more time to chit-chat. Yay.
Oh, I see.
We also are going to talk about a new reboot coming to Disney+. And I'm interested to hear your thoughts because I don't know if this is going to push Lizzie, what this is happening with Lizzie, whatever. We're also talking about Lizzo. We're talking about Nicki Minaj. We're talking about our good sis Taylor Swift.
Yes.
We're talking about Katy Perry. We're talking about Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion and her new album.
Sugar.
We also are talking about Demi Lovato and her new song, her new video. We'll get there. We'll get there. She has some Easter eggs in her video. It's not quite Taylor Swift status, but some really good Easter eggs. Really good ones, I mean, Taylor Swift has like 25 Easter eggs in a video. Demi gave us 3, 4, so
the girls are trying,
I think that's good.
And that's effort.
Exactly. I got to applaud her.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I'm happy that it was an upbeat anthem. I am happy about that.
Shabria, Demi was not hollering on this particular
She was not. She was not hollering.
No.
She was not.
I was in Florida like, is she gonna holler?
She didn't. She hit those sorry not sorry notes, but there was no the chops, as you say.
The chops were.
They were not. We also are going to talk about Justin Bieber. He made some comments about him and Hailey's marriage being an arranged marriage while talking to Demi. Okay. They're both on Ellen today. Demi's kind of filling in for Ellen and Scooter Braun. Props to you. You are working real hard.
Both of his 2 clients.
You deserve a bonus, seriously. And then you guys, we'll get into the Car Dinner Tea Time where I said we'll talk about Kendall and Kylie, Kylie Drake, and of course this Khloe and Tristan situation. So
Madison,
yes.
Before we pour the tea, I really want to ask the Tea Tribe something.
Yes, we have time to chat for a second.
Okay, just something music related. Okay, so y'all know Stupid Love by Lady Gaga is out, right?
Yes.
The rumors are flying, Madison, this way and that way, that Miss Ariana is going to appear on this project.
Right. Also, Blackpink is a rumor, too.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Ariana, yay or nay?
I would be for it. But I don't know if it's actually going to happen. That's my thing.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Something about it.
We've got nails, we've got matching nails, and we've got Ariana coming out of nowhere commenting on a photo of Lady Gaga.
Yeah, so Karina just said, did you see her comment?
Yes, I did. See Karina?
Right there. Karina's
we're here, girl.
Right
we're here.
With us. Karina sings Miss Mika in restaurants, so we stand Karina all the time, always.
Me.
I don't know why. There's just something. You guys know my gut. It always talks to me, and just something in my gut is holding me back. But maybe because I'm one of those people who's like, if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah.
And I just feel like an Ariana Lady Gaga collab would be so mind-blowing that I'm not quite sure I can really wrap my head around it actually happening.
Well,
Does that make sense?
You heard what Abby said.
What?
Abby Lee Miller said that she was walking by the dance studio and she saw a lady in Ariana, and security had snatched her up, or was coming to snatch her up. You didn't see the comment?
No.
That's what started the whole thing, was Abby Lee spilled the beans.
I've seen Abby Lee Miller in public. I saw her at Sephora one time at Century City Mall, and she is, I would not believe anything that woman said.
Oh my God!
I wouldn't. She was one of those, you know how there's some celebrities who you just imagine them to like walk in somewhere and be like, don't you know who I am?
Yes.
Like, that's Abby Lee.
Really?
Like, she was just talking to the employee, and I was just like, oh my God, this poor Sephora employee right now. I felt for her. So I don't know. I don't know if I can, like,
take her word for it.
You know, like, give Abby Lee 110% of my belief.
I'll give Abby 70.
Okay, that's fair.
Because we're all riled up and I'm here for it.
That's so fair.
I'll give her
nice.
I'll give her 70.
Nice of you. Okay, well, I obviously want it to happen. I'm not saying that this is making it sound like I don't want it to. I just don't want to get my hopes up to 110 if it's not actually going to happen. Then,
Me with the man featuring Nicki Minaj.
Right? Because then her album will come out, and like you were with the Man music video, you were like, yay, but...
And it's my own fault.
That's what's going to happen to me if I'm expecting it. I will see her album, and if Ari's not on there, I'll be like, oh, you know?
Karina's moderator.
Oh, so it did work.
Yes.
Okay, so Karina, just like a little PSA to let you guys know what's happening. I see Mika, we're going to sing that. But just a PSA, so something wonky is happening on the Hollyscoop end of the YouTube channel. Hit It Leo is not able to block certain people, and we all know that sometimes some craziness happens in the chat. So that is why, Karina, you are a moderator. That way, if we don't see something, you can block those people, because I know that you're normally on it. You're hitting up Leo to let him know. Wesley's usually pretty good about letting us know as well.
Yeah.
But sometimes we get to talking, and then we
miss
miss it.
Yeah.
So that is what's happening. So yes, if there's any craziness, and we all know what kind of craziness I'm talking about, the bot situation.
The bot situation.
Just end it.
You better bop the bots.
Thank you. All right, now let's give it into a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves to tea ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Shambong Friday, Mika.
Happy Shambong Friday, Mika. Courtney, I am so happy you're back, because I think I really did not do the Miss
Listen,
Mika song
I saw you and Devin give it your all.
Thank you.
I saw shoulder bops, and you were on beat.
Thank you. I was trying. I was trying to get my twerk on.
I would rather you give some than none at all.
Oh, obviously. But you know that my role, if you're new to the morning team, my role is the hype woman. Like, I am the one who goes out in between sets at concerts like, hey, everybody put your hands up. Put your hands up. That's me. And then Courtney actually comes out and, like, has the actual raps.
You know what?
Like, I'm just the one in the background just, like, making sure the crowd is going. Exactly. Hey,
you know,
and
Public Enemy kicked Flavor Flav out.
Why?
Like the other day, over something involving politics and the candidates. That kind of stuff.
Oh, well, you
He
know.
like 65 with like 8 kids.
You know, Flavor Flav, he's been through it. He looked for love several times, and it just did not work out.
I just want to let everybody know, and y'all will only know this if you're a stan. 90% of the things I say on this show come right out of Flavor Flav's mouth. In order to get to the top of things, you gotta get to the bottom of things. That's icon.
I don't think anyone realizes that your favorite reality star is New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiffany Pollard.
Easily, without question.
Should have sat there and ate your
food.
food.
Because I feel like we talk a lot about Nene Leakes,
yes.
you know, and and Wendy, you stand both, but really the OG to have your heart. It
started with Tiffany Pollard, yes.
Is Miss Tiffany.
Yes.
So I would love to just meet her one day. And she's just had so many iconic reality TV moments. Like, imagine.
She's like on TV right now.
I know. She has kept it going. I've got to hand it to her. You know what? Say what you will, but she has kept her reality television career just afloat. I want to shout out Jasmine. Babes, missed you, Courtney. Your shirt is alive. Yes, it is. We stand a Disney moment.
A little tie-dye moment.
Do. Really quick, this totally just distracted me, and it has nothing to do with what's on the docket, but it triggered my memory because we said Disney. Have you seen the makeup of the Lilo and Stitch's live action situation?
The makeup? No, I've seen like a mock-up, but I haven't seen anything official.
The mock-up. So there was, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and I'll zoom it in for you guys. So it is honestly terrifying. So they're making a Lilo and Stitch live action. I don't know if it's coming on Disney. I don't know where it's coming, but just the photos of what they think Stitch should look like have been surfacing on the internet.
I've seen it. and I don't like it.
And it is scary.
Yes.
Look at that, Leo. Can you guys
you
see
hit it?
that? Like, it is creepy as hell.
Yeah, I saw that.
Stitch is supposed to be like a cute little like alien.
No.
And that is like gonna give me nightmares.
They want to scare the Hawaiians with that.
Thank you. I am not. No.
No.
I actually do keep sending it to my sister as like a scare tactic though. Like if she says something I don't agree with, I just send this picture of Stitch because it
Madison, you cannot scare
honestly
your family.
Terrifying. It's terrifying, right? It is wild.
It looks a little scared.
If you can't see it clearly after this, just Google what it looks like, and then it's wild.
Do you think we're gonna have a whole live action? Like, remember when we were young and it was like the Diamond collection with the VHS?
Oh, yes.
Are we gonna have a whole bunch of Diamond collection live action Disney reboots?
I hope not. I have like mixed feels when it comes to reboots. I just am such an OG person that sometimes I feel like the reboots are a little weird. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really want to see people acting this out. I'm good with the cartoon. Like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
you know?
same.
I don't know, but that's just me. I'm very particular. And I feel like you and I love classics. Like,
yes,
we love originals. We're not big fans of the trend of rebooting or just people like taking people's like, I don't know.
It could just go way right or way wrong.
Right. Like, you feel very strongly about Clueless. Gossip Girl reboot. They announced some of the cast members this week, and I was looking at the pictures, and it
wasn't giving you Upper East Side?
It wasn't. I was like, okay, who's gonna be the new Chuck Bass? Like, I'm ready. Let's see who this new and improved Chuck Bass is, and
Wasn't giving you Chuck?
It just, no Chuck. No one even close.
Give it 3 good episodes, Madison.
3? Okay, wow.
3.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Because you give them their chance to get their bearings. The first episode, you get them to get their bearings.
Okay.
Second episode, maybe you're paying attention to names. By third episode, they should have you locked in.
Okay, I'll give it 3 episodes. But if it is not, if I am not attracted to a Chuck Bass similar person, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. And
Understandable.
Yes, the live action Mulan, I am excited for that, but then we also have a lot of you guys saying no more remakes. And then thank you, Becky with the good hair. Stitch looks scary. He needs to look like a dog. Honestly, that would be a lot cuter. That would
just
be
make
a lot
him a dog.
Cuter. Just make him look like a nice little
alien dog.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah, a little blue dog.
I mean, were people scared of E.T. when E.T. came out? Because I feel like that's very similar.
I went on an E.T. ride the other day.
Is it scary?
He's not scary, but I forgot what he looked like.
Oh, yeah, he looks kind of like a
he don't look
grandpa,
too friendly.
But like with no hair.
He looked like a shriveled big toe. Now, Steven Spielberg, what was you and Drew Barrymore thinking when y'all made that? Lil Drew.
If you were creeped out, I would be on 10. Like,
and I was just like on a little bicycle going through the little planets, and I was like,
oh, you're on a bicycle? Oh, wow.
Yeah, Universal, girl.
Hell no, I would have been.
It's not fast. It's like a little.
No, I know, but I would have probably still been scared. I would have been like, I don't know what to expect. I don't like this. We have Shantae saying, I love me some Devin Howard, but I miss the expletive out of you, Courtney. Yes, Shantae.
I miss you.
Yes.
All of you guys, honestly, I did. I would be like in bed.
It's really hard to go without the T-Tribe for a couple days. Like, you really go through serious withdrawals. And I know we talk about how much we love you guys all the time, and I'm sure you guys are like, we're not just saying that. Like,
it's literally the truth.
I can't verbalize it enough.
I put my phone in the side table drawer.
Right.
Or else I would have been scrolling through the chat like, what y'all talking about?
Exactly. It's so hard. It's so hard to be without the T-Tribe. But let's go ahead and pour it up.
I'm going to pour.
Pour up the tea. And we're going to kick it off, you guys, talking about the Love is Blind reunion. We're going to recap the big takeaways, the big moments, and just give our overall thoughts and feels. So I think the first thing that I just really want to bring up is the fact that Kenny is taken. And I am very hurt by this. You guys know I love Kenny. That is the one who I would have 1,000% said I do too. And the fact that he is in a relationship, he's better than ever, just living his best life in North Carolina.
Yes.
I'm happy, but I am so sad and jealous of a woman I don't even know who she is, what she looks like. I'm just jealous.
Madison, all you gotta do is go on the show.
That is, people were talking about that in the office yesterday. They were like, would you go on Love is Blind? And I was like,
Madison, you would rule Love is Blind.
Would I?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I think I could do it.
I think you would be good on a dating show, period.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like my parents would be supportive of that situation. I know. My parents would be thriving. They would be thriving. I mean, they would definitely make sure he's a good match. But if they felt he was a good match, it would be like 0 to 100, welcome to the Hill family.
You know? Good TV.
Okay, maybe I'll think about it.
I want the phrase Hobby Lobby wedding on
I would be like, can I pay to make sure my wedding is better? Like, it's fine, Netflix, if you don't have the coin I'm looking for, but I will donate to my own wedding fund.
Something I realized, they don't have like the bridal party and like all, you don't get to choose all that stuff, huh?
I mean, they kind of do, but it was like
it's just real fast.
half. You know what I'm saying? But did you think that Kelly regretted saying no to Kenny? Because I felt that. So Kelly kind of like, she was crying and she was talking about how, you know, she always goes for the wrong type of guys and how she tried dating a friend and it didn't work out. And she just started looking at Kenny and I think realizing in that moment, like, damn, look at this man who I had the chance to have. He has it together. He's so respectful. He has a good head on his shoulders. He's successful. And I wasn't infatuated. So I said no.
Do you think that she was one of those women that potentially, without maybe expressing it, had like a checklist and maybe he just missed one or two minor checks? And now, in hindsight, now that you've maybe been by yourself and grown a little bit, you're like, well, did those things even really matter?
Possibly.
It happens, y'all.
Possibly. I mean, I will say, as I've gotten older, the checklist is becoming a little more lackadaisical, not so much. I still have really high standards and expectations, but I feel like sometimes when someone is in front of you who you do feel that connection with, if he's not checking off a couple boxes, like, you really need to reflect and be like, are those make or break?
That's what it is.
Because I really would be hard pressed to believe that Kenny didn't check something that was a make or break situation. I would be hard pressed to hear that.
I would love to like sit down with her and be like, girl, what was it? What was missing?
Your family's got along. You like your mom was upset when you said no.
At
like
the end
it was
of the day,
perfect.
it just wasn't there for her. And I think I even said this last time we spoke about this. Everything could be checked off, but if the chemistry is not there, it's not gonna work.
I know. Well, I'm still saying she effed up. Shout out to Alma. I'm Miss Courtney.
Stupid.
Happy Friday, guys. Amber going off on Jessica. I think you guys are talking about that. Ellie said, I think Jessica needed to apologize on her hands and knees, pull a Carlton.
Listen, I feel what Jessica did was adequate. You get what I'm saying?
I thought it was how you say a half-baked apology.
I didn't think it was a half-baked apology because Jessica was clearly like the person, not put on the show, but she became the person on the show that we all were like, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. And now the whole world is saying that there's something wrong with you,
but
right?
were we wrong?
We were not
wrong. We were not wrong.
However, there are some people, Maddison, on reality TV that will sit up there and not even think to apologize. They'll say, well, this is who I am, and if y'all didn't like it, well, I'm so sorry, because I live in LA, she lives in LA now, and I'll find someone that loves me for me. You know you've heard stuff like that before. She did apologize. It's just a matter of whether we choose to accept it or not. It's not like y'all like, nah.
No, and Amber...
Understandably so.
Amber basically said, she's like, I accept the intent behind the apology, but I still need some time. And that was a respectful answer.
Yes, I would have been like, no.
Same. I would have been like, next question. Like, you know how they do at Real Housewives reunions? Next question. 901 Erica, completely agree. We attacked Jessica for the same behavior, and she was low-key worse. I think you're talking about Kelly. And I believe that Kelly and Jessica were very similar, but Jessica was just more out there, and Kelly was more quiet and reserved. Yeah. And then I also just have to shout out Kate. She said, I'm sorry I'm late, but I had to get McDonald's. And honestly, Kate, it's okay. I really felt that.
Was it a McGriddle moment?
I saw that in all caps, and I just needed to pause this to let you know I felt that in my whole soul. Yes, you said that Jessica is living in LA, that good stuff. Mark is single. The show taught him a lot. I feel like his business is booming. He's on that personal trainer track. He's killing it.
I felt like in some weird way, without there being like some drastic change, Mark wound up looking a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, and all of his classes are like getting sold out
Really?
now. He's killing it. Yeah.
Is he like here?
No. He's still in Atlanta. But he works at a gym in Atlanta.
Fun.
I know. See, maybe being a personal trainer isn't terrible, like Jessica was making it sound.
And also, money isn't everything, because she has a very good job, and we could all see as an audience that there's a lot of internal disruption within her.
Yes. Okay, Gigi and Damien. Back together, obviously not married, but they are a couple. We talked about this theory earlier this week. We got the confirmation. What do you think about them being back together? I feel like it's just a disaster kind of still waiting to happen, but whatever, it's fine.
And that's how I felt, like whatever.
They're not one of my favorites, so I was just kind of like, okay, yay,
Something
cute.
about,
I'm glad the experiment still worked in a different way.
Gia and Nina rubbed me the wrong way throughout the show, and I feel like I've said this before. It's just it's one thing to naturally make good TV. When you are going out of your way to try to make good TV and it's
Phoenix
obvious,
rising out of the ashes.
like, girl, the running with the tearing of the dress, like, girl.
The falling on her toes.
Yeah, like, come on, Maddison. You know when
everything.
someone's like trying to make a moment.
No,
and I felt like she was trying to make a lot of moments.
It was.
But I'm glad they're still together if they're really happy.
Yes, Diamond and Carlton, I'm glad that discussion was had. I'm glad that Diamond kind of had her time. I feel like she was a little nervous and reserved given all of the internet backlash she's received.
Yeah.
Carlton, I did feel for him at some times when he was talking about the proposal and that whole situation. I'm glad that is over. I feel like that was just a storyline that no one was really expecting, and I feel like the way it was illustrated on the show wasn't great.
I think that like some people looked at it as, with Diamond, you're biphobic because you won't accept this man for being fluid, right? When in actuality, the way that I saw it as, Diamond should be upset that from the get-go, if you're honest and we're working towards a track of being engaged from the get-go, you should be like, I'm fluid.
Right.
The reason why is if that person is really for you, it'll really mean nothing.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
I think
so that's
she just
how I
felt
looked at it as.
blindsided because she
Exactly.
got the information after she, you know, again, something that should have been presented at the beginning. TMZ actually caught up with Carlton. He's in therapy now. He's working through it. Him and Diamond are okay, so that's good. And then I think we can all agree that Lauren and Cameron are the winners. There's no winner. You don't win money. You don't win anything, but Lauren and Cameron won.
And
they won America.
Also, Lauren has a YouTube channel.
Yes.
That she just uploaded a vlog on from doing promo for the show, so go and watch
First
that
of all,
when you get the chance.
their like press tour style together is fantastic.
They're a good looking couple.
They're in love. They have a fur baby. They are the best. I just love them. You could tell that they have, even I know Amber and Burnett are married, but I feel like everyone was like hyper focused on Lauren and Cameron because there's like, your connection is undeniable.
And it felt as though their relationship was a healthy one.
Absolutely.
Like I felt like every couple kind of had like really major things going on, but theirs was kind of like, well,
we love each other.
I'm black and you're white. Well,
I know, because even
Lauren
Lauren
was like,
brought
"It's
that
all
up,
right."
because I feel like they made it seem like such a bigger deal on the show, because Lauren even said, we come from different backgrounds, as was pointed out so many times on the show. Like, I don't think that was such a big deal. And when Cameron started crying, talking about her dad and how much he loves her, I was like, oh my God, this man is perfect. That was so cute. Okay, I know we need to wrap up the Love is Blind situation. I could talk
we
about
said
this.
45 minutes later. So anyway,
I could talk
Lauren
about this.
Cameron.
Yeah, I could talk about this for an hour.
Me
Lauren and
too.
Cameron, absolutely love them.
Me too.
I hope that they make more YouTube videos, and I never thought that I would ever say that in a million years.
You want the
because
couple
you
vlogs,
know
girl?
that I never am pro anyone becoming a creator, but I just need to see more of their love.
I
need
would
to see more
love
of
for
it.
you to stand their couple channel if
Right?
they made one.
And first up on the docket, Lauren and Cameron uploaded a new vlog.
Could you imagine that?
Okay, we're moving on, you guys. Sorry, we're moving on. We're going to quickly just brush through these few things. So the Sandlot reboot is most likely coming to Disney+. It is a classic. You probably watched it growing up.
In elementary school, girl, when they
Yes,
wheeled the TV in. Girl.
exactly.
Good night.
The director was on a podcast and confirmed that he did write a Sandlot reboot. He sold it. He didn't say who he sold it to, but he's like, it doesn't take a genius to find out.
Of course.
Obviously, go back to the beginning. It's going to take place in the 1980s. The original one took place in the summer of 1962. All of the original cast members have already signed on, which I think
I was
is
gonna ask you
amazing,
that.
which makes me actually excited for this reboot because I'm like, okay, we're keeping it with the OGs, which I
Yeah.
like. But they're all going to be in their 30s and have children of their own. That's
That
the
makes
only little
sense.
teaser that he gave us.
That's fine.
I'm actually really.
I know a lot of people
I'm not
that
against
stand
it.
the Sandlot.
Right.
I'm
I
not
think-
one of them, but I'm happy for people that are excited.
It's just one of those movies that, again, you watched growing up. Everyone's seen it. There's some iconic lines from it. And so I think it's just one of those that everyone is excited for. You know what I'm saying? Except not the T-Tribe.
Mallory says their YouTube channel is Hanging with the Hamiltons. Lauren and Cameron made the couple channel?
They already made it? Wait, it's already a thing?
Girl, go ahead and continue. I'll look
Okay,
it up for us.
look it up so I can watch that
Sorry,
later.
y'all.
Okay, did not know. Shout out to you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Let's move on and talk about Lizzo. Oh, it is a thing.
It's a thing.
It isn't. Sorry.
I'm subscribing. Oh, that's not it.
That's not it.
That's
That is
not
not it. That is not it.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
Yes, let
Okay.
me ring the bell.
That picture, by the way, their little picture that they have on there is looking good. Okay,
Okay,
Lizzo,
I'm
you
at work.
guys, recently called out TikTok. Oh, thank you, Leo. Shout out to Hit It, Leo.
Oh.
I see him pulling it up
Thank
for
the
y'all.
Lord,
Yes,
Leo.
yes. So you guys, Life and Style magazine reports, I saw people talking about Lizzie McGuire, and Lizzie McGuire almost came out of my mouth. I need to talk about Lizzo. She called out TikTok for them pulling one of the videos she posted in a bikini. She was alluding to the fact that they pulled it because she is plus size, because they don't pull other videos of other women in bikinis. Now, TikTok did speak to Life and Style magazine. A spokesperson said that the video did go against some of their community guidelines, and it, quote, had nothing to do with her body type, but they have reportedly restored the video. Which I'm like, so how? If it went against the community guidelines, why is it back up?
How'd that work?
I guess maybe it just works if you because Lizzo brought attention to it and then they felt bad. I don't know.
Or maybe it wasn't breaking no community guideline. Can you tell us which one it was? Which guideline was it?
Exactly.
Tick to the top?
It just said community guidelines.
Okay, girl. Well, put her back up there, and Lizzo will continue to be bent over with her bikini on, and we will continue to double tap.
Exactly. Shout out to Lizzo, killing the TikTok game.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicki Minaj, everybody.
Okay.
So yesterday we talked about Kenneth Petty's arrest. We don't need to rehash the details, but a lot of people were looking to see if Meek Mill was going to have a reaction due to their Twitter argument that they had a few weeks back. He has not said anything, but he did double tap a post, an article. Everyone was bringing attention to it. I just feel like no surprise to me.
Of course
I think
not.
he wants to feel vindicated and be like, see, this guy is bad. And I think that was his intent with just liking the photo or liking the article. He knew if he tweeted something that people would still drag him.
I want to say this. First of all, I'm glad I was not here when that news broke with Kenneth Petty. I just want to say this. Kicking people while they're down, Maddison, when that energy come back, it come back tenfold.
Right.
Let's not forget, Maddison, who helped Meek Mill get out of jail. Because it wasn't any of these male rappers.
Right.
It really wasn't. It was the power of Nicki Minaj. And that's that.
I agree. Okay, we'll move on and talk about Taylor Swift. Something a little more happy.
Now, I love that girl.
Right? Taylor Swift, she posted that she has donated to the tornado relief efforts in Nashville. She posted on her Instagram story saying, Nashville is my home, and the fact that so many people have lost their homes and so much more in the middle of Tennessee is devastating to me. Now, she did not say how much she donated because she is a classy woman, but Us Magazine reports that she donated $1 million.
There it is.
Wow.
Leave my sis alone.
$1 million.
I love that.
Freaking dollars. I love the fact that she said, you know, donate here. I've made a donation because people are always looking for that. But she didn't let people know how much, which now no one can drag her for being disingenuous and inauthentic. Like, she just wanted to say, yes, this is happening in my home. I see it. I am helping. But she didn't feel the need to disclose how much, and $1 million is a big freaking chunk.
It's a huge donation.
So shout out to Taylor Swift. She is, again, another one who talks the talk and walks the walk.
I don't understand why the girls hate her.
I don't understand either.
Is this one of those instances where y'all say Taylor trying to make a victim out of herself?
See, but that's why
She giving money
that's
away
why
to
I
people.
like, that's why I like that she didn't say the amount, because then I feel like people would have dragged her and been like, see, she's just searching for praise.
Exactly.
She wants everyone to applaud her for and no. She said, I donated. Here's where you can donate.
And you can do the same.
Please help. It is horrible what's happening.
Leading by example.
I love Taylor Swift. We are definitely sending our prayers to Nashville. I see the hashtags going on in the chat. I know we have some Nashville T-Tribe members. So we just want to keep sending you guys our thoughts, prayers, and positive vibes. And Taylor Swift is helping y'all out. If you want to see how you can help, you can go back to that Instagram story, and she put some information on there as well. But let's move on and talk about Katy Perry. We have some updates in regards to her pregnancy. She announced that yesterday. Big deal. Woohoo, yay.
Did you like her song?
It was okay. For a Katy Perry, you know, normally I'm like, I liked the meaning behind the song. I thought the pregnancy reveal was a way she communicates with her fans through her music. I thought that was great. That was authentic. It was. I liked it. I liked it. I wasn't like, oh my God, you know.
That and that.
That, and normally, like, if I hear a song that's about weddings, falling in love, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty easily pleased. Like, I'm normally like, oh my God, I'm gonna dance to this at my wedding. And I thought, I like this, and I don't normally say that with Katy Perry's new music, so I do like it. I liked the pregnancy reveal, but I'm not dying over it.
Girl, I'm not even in the hospital.
Music Lover says, Courtney, did you like it?
No, I didn't. Shout out to her pregnancy. Congratulations to her pregnancy. I just simply thought the song was a snooze fest. And that's me. And not even in a like Katy Perry sucks kind of way. It's very much like, when an artist comes out with a song, you're like, all right, next one.
Right.
That's how I feel, girl. Get into what's on the album. Because, girl, we get it. You're getting married and you're having babies.
It's coming. It's coming this summer. Her wedding did have to get postponed because they were having it in Tokyo. And obviously, we know that situation.
She was having it in Tokyo.
Yeah. But she did give
some
updates in regards to her pregnancy. She said that it was not an accident because that was a lot of things, or a lot of questions that people had. She went on to say that her and Orlando are both, quote, looking forward to this new interval of life and sharing this. That's kind of how it happened. So I love that they're both on board. I mean, of course, how could you not be? Babies are blessings. But I think to us, when anything seems unplanned, we're like, oh my God, it's an accident.
These rich people are in turmoil. They're having a baby unexpectedly.
Like, I mean, we're together. We're getting married. Of course, this is part of the plan. Duh. We do have a little information as well in regards to how their exes reacted to the news. So Orlando Bloom's ex, Miranda Kerr, Victoria's Secret model, she seems to be supportive. Hollywood Life reports that she double-tapped Katy Perry's pregnancy announcement on her Instagram.
Cool.
And then Katy Perry's ex, Russell Brand, posted a video of him discussing heartbreak and how he's gotten over it. So
bye.
I wouldn't say that he's
I forgot Russell Brand existed.
Has as much peace with it as Miranda Kerr, but I mean, he really has no choice but to deal with it.
Isn't this the man that left Katy and she was about to go up on that stage and we didn't see the video? She had to turn the smile on like.
During her
her
documentary.
We have not given an expletive about Russell Brand since Get Him to the Greek and the VMAs when we was like, who's that?
Right. No. Remember when they got together, everyone was like, who's Russell Brand? Katy Perry and Russell Brand, this is so random.
I said, Katy, this smells.
Yep, TBT to that.
And I wasn't wrong.
When I saw her with Orlando Bloom originally, I thought that was a little weird too, but now I've let that go. I've been looking at a lot of pictures of them. They have a lot of chemistry. And I'm really excited for them.
I'm excited for them too.
It's going to be a great moment for Katy.
For her life.
I really, really do. Yes,
I'm curious to see what that music gonna sound like.
I know. Both are coming this summer. Baby and album. Double whammy. Prepare yourselves now.
Baby Perry.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. So Pete Davidson recently admitted that Ariana Grande made him famous, and I'm just happy about this. So he appeared on an episode of Hot Ones, where they eat the hot wings and answer burning questions.
Nikki needs to go on Hot Ones.
So Pete talked about Ariana when he was discussing his feelings towards the paparazzi. He said, quote, it's really annoying because, I live in Staten Island and they come there now because, Ariana Grande made me all famous and stuff. He went on to say, quote, so she, it's all her fault. It is. She sent the wolves. Now she made me, created me, whatever they say.
So now I want to know what her fans are going to say because that's all I see on my timeline is them tweeting him saying that Ariana Grande made him. So now he's agreeing with y'all. Right. Now leave this man and his lips alone.
I honestly feel like we can't hate on Pete Davidson anymore, you guys. He has come clean. He has told Arianators everything they want to hear.
Y'all done bullied this man to the point where Nicki Minaj had to step in and say, don't let this man kill himself.
It's not even sources saying this. It's literally Pete Davidson admitting himself all the things that everyone's been babbling about. And I think with last week's interview with Charlamagne the God, and then him literally saying, okay, Ariana made me, yes.
What is there left to say?
It's done.
You get what I'm saying? What more can y'all say?
R.I.P. to Pete and Ariana.
R.I.P. to the ship that used to be. Those waves are over. Little Rita for you.
I was like, I did not know we were going to do that, but I liked it. I thought you were going to go with Lil Wayne's new album.
R.I.P.
That's fine.
Not Funeral, girl. R.I.P. Rita, the hit.
Shout out to Fessy. Hello, beautiful people. Maddison and Courtney. Hello, Fessy. We love you. Thank you so much. But let's move on and talk about Megan Thee Stallion, you guys. She released her new album, Sugar. Despite all of the drama with her record label this week. Thank goodness. She released a total of 9 songs, collabs with Kalani and Gunna. She also released a video for her song, B-I-T-C-H.
That's a hit.
My favorite song is Savage.
I like Rich and
Rich is a good one
Captain
too.
Hook.
Yeah, but Savage, as soon as I heard that chorus, I was like, yep.
Madison said, we here!
You know me, I heard that sassy. I was like, oh, I am living for this moment.
This is a really good project. I want her to put her projects out, get out of this contract, and then give us the goods.
Yeah, we gotta definitely figure that whole situation out.
Yeah.
Because it's still looming. Just because we got the new album, that's only because a judge issued a temporary restraining order. So it's still going to be a battle, you guys. It's still going to be a fight, unfortunately.
It's so much like he said, she said about it, and at the end of the day, it should just be about the fans and giving us the music. But, you know, when there's business involved.
And when people are saying, I'm not getting paid, it's just always a mess. Whenever money is involved, anything is a mess.
I want to know why, collectively, people like to blame the artist for being taken advantage of versus the people that are taking advantage of the artist.
Yeah.
Why is that? Like, I mean, they're allegedly taking advantage of her, so why is everyone mad at Megan?
To be honest, I feel like, and I know everyone gets mad because I always bring it back to Taylor Swift. Everyone was so pissed at me. They're like, we get it, you like Taylor Swift. But honestly, I think it's the women or the artists who have spoken out about artists' rights are controversial figures in a sense. Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, you know, it's like you either really love them or you really hate them. And I feel like the people who really hate them are the ones who always blame the artist because it's just like, what are you whining about?
Why didn't she read her contract?
Oh my God, you're just like Nicki Minaj. You're just like Taylor Swift. Like, why are all these women whining? Why are all these people whining? Like, you're rich, you're famous, you have a record deal, and it's.
But why women can't stand up for themselves?
But you know,
why men be acting like they're threatened when women stand up for themselves?
What
is it, man? What's wrong with y'all?
I'm like, I can't answer.
I don't put myself in there because I love when the women be strong.
Know.
So like,
you always cheer me on.
I'll be like, yes, Madison, slap them in their mouth. I just don't understand why whenever a woman stands up and it's like, hey, don't get over on me. It's like, what?
Right. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like given the past people who have spoken out, you either really love them or you really hate them. And I feel like those who really hate them are always the loudest ones who are hating on people who are going back to defend themselves again. Because then everyone's like, well, it happened to Prince. You know?
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's okay.
Make it right.
Okay, I get it happened to the Beatles.
It happened to all the legends. Okay, well, it's a new dawn and it's a new day and we're sick of it.
Exactly.
That's where we're at.
Exactly. Thank you. So we'll definitely keep an eye on the situation. It's not over by a long shot. But let's move on and talk about Demi Lovato and her new music video for I Love Me. It is an upbeat bop.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. That's what we've been looking for. That's what we've been waiting for.
I want to say, now, for those of y'all that have been around T-Tribe, y'all know I said she needed Lizzo on a track. Now, I don't know if y'all hear what y'all hear, because in my ear canal, I am hearing just a sprinkle of some Lizzo's influence in there.
The 10 out of 10? Is that what part you're talking about?
I just mean production-wise, message-wise. It's very, very Lizzo-esque for this particular time when it's all about loving yourself and get into my thick thighs and all of that. Now here comes Demi, and you know, and it's good.
It is. She's gone through a transformation.
Yes,
she absolutely has. There were some Easter eggs in the video, if you guys missed it. So the first one is in regards to the Jonas Brothers. It's very, very subtle, but she walks by 3 guys all in matching suit jackets on the street, and she kind of like gives them a glance. I think that's kind of an ode to the fact that, you know, the Jonas Brothers were there for her at the beginning, but then when times got tough, they started to separate themselves. I can't really blame them. I think they had management at the time that was very Disney Channel focused, and Demi was starting to go off the rails, and we cannot be included in that situation.
Hollywood Records said, nah.
It's not right. I totally get it. It's not right. On a friend level, it's not right.
But it's about image at that point, Madison.
Unfortunately, it just happened at a time where I don't think they had total control, and I know, you know, they still are close with Wilmer, and I just think a lot of stuff has happened, and it's clearly the friendship is no longer there. I want to shout out Anna, my T-Rocket. I love you guys. Keep it going. Yes, hi, Anna. Thank you so much. We also have Mika, Courtney, I miss you, and love the shirt.
Thank you, Mika.
And then the second Easter egg, you guys, she actually referenced her overdose, which is pretty wild. We rarely see her talk about it. She talked about it a little bit on Ellen, but I'm surprised she put it in a video, to be honest. We see her kind of put her hand on somebody who's being loaded into an ambulance. That was a very powerful image.
I agree. For me personally, I liked the video more than I enjoyed the song.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a good thing, because I would rather like one half of it than none of it at all. And the song is not a bad song at all.
Also, I feel like that's pretty big for you, because normally when you watch a video, that you don't like the video.
Justin Bieber intentions, man.
Yeah, it normally is the opposite way for you. Even with like the man Taylor, like that wasn't your favorite, you know? So I feel like for you to say you actually liked a video more than the song is really big.
The video I felt like was thoughtful. I also felt like it was a little bit of fun. I felt like Demi was like poking fun at herself, which is like, girl, finally, let some of the steam out, girl. Let's have fun with you.
The zen, the two different things. Yeah,
I want to see her flip around like a Power Ranger. Like she was giving me stuff in that music video. The song for me was very flat soda for me. But I will be waiting to see what else there is. I just don't want the next one to be a ballad. Okay. I don't want her to feel like, well, I gave you this. Now shake, 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 and sing in the shower to this. Now we're gonna cry again. I don't wanna cry. Give us 2 bops, and then right before the album comes, like that Tuesday, it'll probably come out on Friday, that Tuesday, then drop your ballad, I'll ignore that, and then drop the album that Thursday night. You get what I'm saying?
I feel that. I will say I was happy that it was upbeat. I'm happy that I can sing to this. I'm happy I can walk around. You know me,
I was the same way. I was like, oh God, it's upbeat. Yes.
Oh, Maddison, I'll admit, I heard this last night and I was like, okay, Demi, it's not sorry, not sorry, or tell me you love me, but I get it. She is in this chapter. Yes. She's gone through a lot. She needs to sing about it. This is her therapy. I am just happy selfishly it's something upbeat that I can like bop around to and feel empowered.
Same.
The third little Easter egg is that she seemingly referenced Wilmer Valderrama's engagement and impending marriage. We saw a married couple run across right there at the end. Remember in January, Wilmer proposed to his current girlfriend, now fiance, Amanda Pacheco. I will say, you know, that I was a Dilmer shipper. I always held out hope that they would one day find their way back to one another.
Me too.
So in a sense, I feel like that little Easter egg was probably very therapeutic for Demi.
Maybe bittersweet even.
You know, to just be like, I did kind of think that was going to happen, but it's not, and I got me, myself, and I, and that's okay.
It goes to show that maybe it sends the message of like, you can think like, this is how my story is going to go. It's written in stone. And all of a sudden the universe come and say, imagine that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
For sure. So shout out to Demi. We're going to talk about her a little bit more in regards to Justin Bieber. So if you are here for Justin Bieber news, give this video a thumbs up and put your ice cream cones in the chat. Yeah. Shout out to Fessy. Justin Yummy is a no-no on all accounts.
Ooh. Well.
Fessy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Let us know.
So Demi Lovato is filling in for Ellen, and she's interviewing her good pal Justin Bieber. Shout out to Scooter Braun for that one. While talking to Justin, Demi asks a story of how him and Hailey met. She says she's never actually heard it. And in the retelling of the story, you know, Justin's reflecting on how they met at a taping of the Today Show, not GMA. Justin came to the conclusion, you know, Hailey was really tired, she wasn't there. But he says now that he looks back on it, he essentially has realized that he was in an arranged marriage because of their Christian values. We actually have a little clip of him explaining it, so don't worry, Leo's gonna hit it for you guys right now.
Introduce you to Justin and his mom. You know, they have similar values and believe the same thing. We think you guys will be good friends. It was definitely an arranged marriage now that
So obviously he's low-key joking, but also low-key I kind of see where he's coming from a little, like 50% serious, 50% joke.
Because parents like do that.
I know.
You know what I mean? Oh, I'm taking my son on a play date and oh, look how cute y'all look together. It just so happens that
this actually worked out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Justin has been famous and been around the world and done what he's done. So now it's like, well, you might as well come back around full circle to the girl that's been there since the beginning.
She has.
As the story would be told.
She has. She has been there since the beginning. Now, I want to ask the Selenators in the chat, because I saw this being a thing that was discussed.
Scroll down for that one.
So Selenators, this question is for you. Please weigh in. Do you find it irritating to see Justin and Demi sitting down on Ellen having this conversation, Demi asking about Justin's marriage, given her and Selena Gomez's history?
Do you think it's weird?
Like, people were just saying, they were like, this is disappointing considering, you know, Selena Gomez and Demi go way back.
Y'all, Demi has a job.
Morgan
and the
said,
job
yes,
is to
it's
sell
irritating.
this album full of crying music, potentially.
So irritating. Allegedly. Yes. Jamie said, I felt like it was so awkward.
Really?
Mackenzie said, Selena is better off without them. Now we have some people saying, no, it's not. No, they are co-workers.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta be logical. To me,
Right.
This is a coworker. Once again, Demi is Justin's coworker. They're managed by the same kick-push instrument. You get what I'm saying? So
I mean,
if the boss say, sit on Ellen's couch and interview him about Haley's relationship, and here's the note cards, we've written it out for you so you don't have to stress, girl, then Demi is going to say, yeah, and sit in the chair and do that.
That's how I feel too. Although I see where people are coming from.
And y'all don't gotta watch. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I get it. The whole loyalty thing, I understand. But honestly, at this point in Demi's career, she kind of just has to go with it. And I don't think she can tell Scooter Braun no. And that's actually not me trying to talk ish on Scooter Braun, which I know I normally do. I really don't think that's it. I think Scooter Braun is trying to honestly uplift Demi kind of by using Justin and by putting their friendship on display in a sense of like, look how supportive my artists are of one another. I think he really needs that image out there. Like, we all support one another. We're supportive. Music
We're a
is
strong team.
Yeah, we're a family. Like, I think he kind of needs that image just as much as his artists do. And it is what it is. And as far as Demi and Selena, I will always believe that on some level they're friends, but I don't think they're like this close anymore.
And plus, Selenators, like our good sis Kelsey said, plus, if Selena has moved on and is happy, why does it matter?
Exactly.
Y'all the only ones, potentially, being upset over this. You get what I'm saying? Selena don't care, so why should y'all?
I agree. Natalie says, yes, I feel that's how it looks. It looks like they're coworkers forced to talk to each other rather than a real friendship. And then Hipster Therapy said, Ari doesn't need that kind of publicity. But don't forget, Justin shouted out Ariana Grande when he did his Burning Questions with Ellen. He said that Haley wears Ariana Grande perfume. So, while yes, Ariana wasn't physically there, she was still there and she was still mentioned. But let's go ahead and get into this Kendall and Kylie, Kylie and Drake, Khloe and Tristan news. So turn your volumes down for...
Madison, is it time for champagne?
Yes, after we do this.
Okay. Car Jenner T-Tone! It was short today. Hello to everyone in your office.
Hello.
Dave, can we have the champagne?
Yes, now we shall do our...
Shambong Dave! Woo! Shambong Dave! Woo! Shambong Dave! Woo!
Hey! Hello,
Hello.
Dave, thank you. The mini ones are here for the travel.
Yes.
You just got done traveling.
Yes.
I have to travel after this, but I'll still be here Monday, so no one stress, no one have a heart attack.
No one have
It'll
a heart
be okay.
attack.
We'll be here. But so we got the little mini ones today, but
Thank
while
you,
we're getting
Madison.
this ready,
And
while
thank you,
Shambong
Dave.
Dave is getting ready to pop.
My ear canal, Dave.
Let's talk about
Thanks,
Kendall
Dave.
and Kylie, you guys. We got a new promo for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Kylie is doing Kendall's makeup. I'll be honest, did not really entice me that much to want to watch the show, but it was really cute.
Madison, you said it's looking like trash and I won't be watching.
I mean, it was a cute sister moment, you know. Kendall didn't really trust Kylie. Kylie was like, why don't you trust me? I used to do your makeup all the time. Kendall was like, no, you didn't. Kendall talked about how she used to be insecure about her skin when they would get out of the car at school, and the only funny thing was Kendall was like, remember I always used to ask you, like, does my skin look okay? And you would say yes, and you were lying to me. And Kylie was like, what did you want me to tell you? Your skin looks like shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, what did you expect me to
Is
say?
this the kind of content that y'all are looking for, T-Tribe?
Let us know.
Please let us know.
While you're letting us know, shout out to Fessy. She said, Shambong Dave with hearts, winky face, and like a ooh.
Listen.
That's what I imagine that emoji sounds like.
I would like to deliver a special message, Madison. I would like to say good morning to Shambong.
Yes. Oh, yes. Cheers. Cheers to that. Cheers to the T-Tribe. Cheers to Friday. Sorry, that was a loud gulp, everybody. But let's move on and talk about Khloe and Tristan, Kendall, Kylie Drake. Should we do Kylie and Drake first?
Let's do Kylie and Drake first.
Okay, Kylie and Drake first, you guys. So remember yesterday we discussed how Kylie went out on a little girls' night. She was with Stassi. They were twerking. They were celebrating Victoria's birthday. We were like, wow, she's got a pink wig. Fun times.
Yes.
Well, there's a little more tea, actually, to that whole situation.
Okay.
So they started the night at the Nice Guy, very typical, and then they went to Delilah, but they didn't go through the front. They went through the back. Okay. And guess who was seen pulling up just a few minutes after the ladies allegedly got there?
Uncle Aubrey.
Yep, it would be Mr. Drake himself. So now, what the hell is happening? because we thought Kylie and Travis were on their way to getting back together. That's all we've heard about all mother effing week, literally update after update after update about how she's not entertaining the idea of dating anyone else. She wants to see things through with Travis. They're on the road to getting back together. Everything is peachy keen. And yet, now we hear that you were out with Drake. So what is it, Kylie? What is happening?
Does Drake know or have any relationship with Victoria?
I mean, I guess I don't know that for sure, but I doubt it. I feel like Drake really only ever talks to Kylie and maybe Stassi.
But
maybe.
If you couldn't get with Kylie, realistically, if you couldn't get with Kylie, Stassi is the best friend that's still very much in the spotlight. Victoria is kind of trying to do her own thing, and she's pretty. I could see Drake maybe going for a Victoria moment. But we're so caught up in the celebrity of Kylie that we're missing the big picture that it was her birthday party.
Also, don't you think that'd be kind of weird, though, if he was trying to go for Victoria just because him and Kylie did have a little bit of a thing?
No, because they all date each other's friends, neighbors, aunties, uncles, and everything else. Still boyfriends, husbands, and everything else.
I guess. But to me, I'm like, okay, that would be just like a little too close to home. You know what I mean? Because so are Victoria and Drake in a double date with Kylie and Travis has to sit across the table from this guy who's like trying to get with his baby mama?
Well, who said they had the double date?
But I'm just saying.
Who said they even had the date?
Kylie and Victoria.
It was the birthday, Maddison.
That's true. Birthday.
It was the gift, okay?
Birthday. Oh.
Hey.
Yes. You know, I love a good 2000s moment. I will always bring it back. But that would just be weird. I would just assume that they would double date. It's not the whole, like, to me, that's what my friends and I look forward to. We're like, oh my God, when we're all in relationships, how cute. We can like all double date.
I am like, leave me alone.
You've been in a
The last
relationship for
time
a
I
long
went on
time.
a double date, I lived in Pennsylvania, and it was like 6-7 years ago.
Okay, well, when I get a boyfriend, we're going to go on a double date. And Courtney's going to want to definitely not do it, but it'll be fine. We'll do it for the T-Tribe. They'll want to know.
No, because then they have to see my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll just.
Sorry, y'all.
We'll do
Let
it with
Madison show you her man.
No. We'll do it with the Keeping Up with the Kardashians where we blur out the face. So we'll blur out your boyfriend's face and my boyfriend's.
No. T-Tribe, I'm so sorry. I know y'all are thirsty. When you type in my name on Google Madison, the first couple things that come up is Courtney Revolution age and Courtney Revolution boyfriend.
Really?
Weird. No.
Oh, that is kind of odd.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, girl, you know I noticed.
Well, apparently you can Google my feet now, and I learned that yesterday.
Well,
so
Madison, you're playing these because you're missing out on bags.
That's
now
a new
put your feet
situation.
up on the foot finder.
What if I just... There they are.
Yes! Yes! Come on,
Wow, that took some flexibility that I have not pulled out in a while. There we go, Tear Tribe. Woo! Okay, let's talk about Khloe and Tristan. We've talked enough about Drake and Kylie.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Khloe and Tristan, you guys. So Khloe recently posted a photo of her in the gym showing off her abs, new Good American set. And Tristan hit it with another flirty comment. He said, no days off, with a muscle emoji, a little kiss emoji, heart eye emoji. Not about it.
This smells.
I would love to just sit here and drag Tristan Thompson from now till the end of the show. However, unfortunately for us, you guys, Khloe returned some of the online flirting. So Tristan posted a photo of his late night workout session. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's on the bike. His gym doesn't look quite as fantastic as Khloe's. And Khloe reacted to it. I will say it was after a fan brought her attention to it.
Okay.
Someone tweeted her and said, you know what? I understand you now, girl. And they tagged Khloe, which, you know what? We still don't understand, but it's fine. And Khloe did actually respond with the crying, laughing emojis.
You know what I'm wondering? You know what's maybe the hook of Kardashians this season? Now, if you've been watching the morning tea for a moment, you know we talk about Kardashians every single day. One of these stories that we have told y'all about, right? At this point is when they have reconciled.
Right.
One of these random stories we have talked about the Kardashians. I'm almost interested to see which one of these events that we've talked about that they've been at, that they've been appeared at, was the time that they decided, okay, we're gonna get back together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was it after the dinner with Kim? Was it after the buation? Like, when was it?
I feel like it, honestly, speculation, not confirmation, would have been around the holidays.
Yeah.
The fact that Tristan went to the Christmas Eve party, I feel like was such a huge moment. They were there as a family. We know they spent the holidays together. The fact that the family was able to welcome him with open arms, not only around just themselves, but also their friends and their connections and their acquaintances. Like, to me, that would have had to have been definitely decided upon before that.
Made up before,
you know, I feel like they had to have something that went down before the Christmas Eve party, and they made up. And I'm sure at the Christmas Eve party, he was definitely introduced as Khloe's boyfriend. Like everyone probably
I
got
wanna
the
see
vibe that
that.
they were together.
Christmas episode ain't out yet?
No. Well, we haven't even
touched that yet?
gotten there yet.
Okay, good. Well, we need that.
Yeah.
That's the episode I'm waiting on. When it come up, y'all let me know.
And then we have people saying, yes, the holidays. Brandy D said, after he's done with the Cavaliers, I think his career's over.
Really?
Lakers aren't even looking his way, and I don't think any other teams are. Oh, yeah. So I tried to ask about this earlier this week, but it was a little confusing. So I guess he's about to be a free agent or something when the
so then
season's
the teams
over.
go and
Yeah,
they
so
pick.
then they go over. They are all trying to fight for him, but people were saying that, yeah, he's not likely to come to Los Angeles, because that was my thought. I was like, oh, he's definitely going to try to play for an LA team so he can be here with Khloe and True, and I'm going to add this in because no one does, his son. Hello.
Yeah,
everyone
he
always
exists.
forgets that. So I just figured that he would want to try to be here,
Yeah.
but I guess that's not possible.
Now,
Nobody cares about him
Does
here.
Tristan do something like this now? After that's over?
If Tristan becomes a broadcaster, I will lose
Is that
my
what- is that what-
expletive.
is that what he
Oh my
does?
God, no. I will
No?
literally, my vein will pop and I will bleed out on the
We
table.
can add a little story right
No,
here,
like
girl.
I will literally,
know
the vein will physically pop.
T-John, we got Tristan right behind us chilling
My
right here.
carotid artery would literally explode from anger. Like, I don't think my soul could handle it, to be honest.
Lamar or Tristan? Sitting beside us, Maddison, if you had to choose.
If Lamar, 1,000%,
Yeah,
I would
he's
choose
sweet.
Lamar.
Yeah,
Lamar,
Lamar's
because
sweet.
Lamar would just let us be messy and not really
Yeah,
say
he'd be-
anything. Like he would just be
well,
like, well,
If that's how you
we'd
feel.
be like, Lamar, blink once if we're right. Blink twice.
I'm sure they're a good person.
Yeah,
I'm sure they've been through some struggles in their life too.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's nice.
I would
yeah.
1,000% choose Lamar, but I do want to be in the same room with Tristan just so I can get my one just junk punch in and feel better. I honestly think I might even be on board with a reconciliation if I just got that one junk punch in, And I'd be like, see him writhing in pain, and I'd be like, you know
Chloe,
what,
you
I
see
feel
that?
better, it's fine. I'd be like, Chloe, I got you. Now continue, we know it's gonna end
Chloe,
eventually.
we know
but
girls,
if
we got
if
you.
you need to go on for another year, Chloe, do you. I got it what I needed.
Oh, my God.
But seriously, I just can't with
That
the online.
sounds like that could be a career path for
I
him.
just really can't with the online flirting, to be honest. I think for me, at this point, with both of them going back and forth, I just want them to come out and admit it to everybody because this is just enough.
So right now, the only couple that's really killing it is Scott and Sophia and Kim and Kanye.
Yeah.
Wow.
And really, I would almost argue, no,
Kim and Kanye be chilling.
Yeah, they're just hanging.
They
They're
said,
letting
look, we rich.
letting North sing. They're talking with
Yeah.
the YouTubers. I mean, I feel like Kim and Kanye are just almost at another level. I think they are really focusing on things outside of the show right now. They know it's coming up. They know it's getting ready to air, so it's
Yeah.
like they don't need to focus on that so much. But I feel like they definitely have their eye on the future
I agree.
of becoming fashion icons. They are going to take over the
Yeah.
fashion industry when the show is done.
I believe so.
Kylie will go to the farm, maybe
And I'm
with
here for
Travis,
it.
maybe not. Kim and Kanye will take over the fashion industry. Like, I could literally see them living part-time in LA and part-time, somewhere in Europe.
Then what happens to Kendall?
Kendall, I think Kendall will continue to model and probably join them in the fashion realm of things.
Yeah.
Courtney will just be living. Literally just be living. Khloe,
Literally just be living.
Khloe, I think, will still be working out. Doing that whole thing, honestly.
Chloe will still be working out, y'all.
She will. Is that bad?
She gonna work out so much, ain't nothing left.
I know.
There ain't gonna be nothing but skin and what they may have inserted. Now, Chloe, you gotta do something else besides work out. You gotta eat something.
Hold on. I need
Where's
to,
Rob?
Can we? Oh, Rob. Oh, you missed some Rob and
missed
China
it?
stuff this week. So, China.
Oh, they didn't let him have the custody?
Yeah, they denied that, but China also, new court documents were released, and she said that he's afraid to leave the house. He's terrified, actually, of leaving the house.
Was that agoraphobia?
So anyone who takes, when you see Dream out, when she is technically under Rob's custody, it's with a nanny or a family member.
Because every time you leave the house, people want to take 50 million pictures of him, and he's tired of seeing himself look
Right.
big
But
as
she was,
expletive
but
in
she
the
was
pictures.
making some she was like, he's told me that he's depressed. Comments about suicidal thoughts. She took it far. And that's allegedly in the
We
court
don't-
documents. Everyone got mad at me. This were the 3 Black China fans,
Okay.
the after watchers. They
Why
were
y'all
mad.
always going in on Blac
Yeah,
Chyna?
they
Because
were
she does
mad
wrong,
that I
y'all.
said I felt like there have been a lot of allegations against Blac China, so many that some of them have to be true, and they were really upset that I said that. But I was like,
But Maddison,
people who have worked in her house have come out and said it.
It's fake outrage, I'm sure, because those same people never have anything to say when I sit up here and I say I've met Blac Chyna before. Something is not right. I've said that like how many times on this platform before?
At least 1,000.
So like they're just choosing to hear what they want to hear because they're blinded by being a Blac Chyna stan.
I know.
Like buy some lashes and call it a day.
I was just like, the next day we came back, I was like, so I know I upset some people, but I still stand by everything I said. Like I don't know what you want me to do.
I feel the same way about Rob. I wouldn't be surprised if Rob was afraid to leave the house, the way the paparazzi attacks that family. You get what I'm saying? If you have anxiety, social anxiety, you're not gonna want to even deal with that.
And if you're insecure with how you look, imagine. I mean, even Amanda Bynes has talked about it.
Exactly.
Now, when she started talking about Photoshop, we had to remove ourselves from that narrative.
Of course.
But she talked about how crazy it is.
And at least he's not keeping Dream from going outside.
Exactly. He's making sure she's spending time with family, she's doing activities.
She ain't twerking. Because the report was coming out that she was twerking before.
Or copying certain acts that she's seen.
Beating up the babies in a dance class.
So, I don't know.
Can we call the parents to the stand?
You guys, it's just, it is there. I know people think we're being harsh, and honestly, I don't even know why, because if you go back and watch old episodes of The Morning Tea, we were all for Angela White having a transformation.
Oh, yeah.
And Angela White is Blac Chyna's real name.
Yeah.
If you didn't know
Why
that.
are you calling her white? We've gotten
a
that
simple
couple
Google
times,
search.
too.
Also, before we pour our last shambong, Morgan, I saw this and I had to
What
pause.
Morgan say?
She said, quote, "True, your dad is trash." LMAO, quote of The Morning Tea history for me. You know that is my favorite thing that you have ever said on The Morning Tea. You've said a lot. You have a lot of funny sayings, but that's my favorite one.
Why is this black dude acting so gayish? Because I'm gay, sir.
I thought you were done.
No, I wasn't done. Girl,
I didn't see it was so little. But yes, that is also one of my favorite quotes you've ever said. You say a lot of things, but that one is probably by far my favorite in the history of The Morning Tea.
I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Is that
Welcome to The Morning Tea.
Welcome to The Morning Tea. Okay, does anyone have any questions before we go? We will answer the first one we see while we're taking the shambong.
We'll do a 1-minute Q&A.
Real quick. Cheers, everybody. Happy Shambong Friday. Shout out to Cheyenne. We love you.
Shout out to Cheyenne.
Woo.
Ooh.
Sorry, that took like 3 gulps, but whew, there it is. There it is. Well, I was like trying to like read and
get it
do
all
this.
together.
So Wesley said, "What's the next show we'll watch together?"
I don't know yet.
Wesley, we don't know yet. We're on the lookout for something. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll post a little question answer thing on the Hollyscoop Instagram. You guys can type in some suggestions, things that you've seen. We love to all watch a show together, so you guys can leave your suggestions there. I know I've seen a few things in the chat. And then we have Michelle saying, what are your plans this weekend?
Well, I was trying to go to the Big Brother casting call tomorrow, but it was postponed because people don't want to wash their hands. So I guess I'll be probably watching Drag Race tomorrow.
Oh, fun. Speaking of people not washing their hands, I'm going to the center of where people don't wash their hands,
the
Seattle, and the airport. I'm going to Seattle this weekend to celebrate my sister's birthday. Her
Happy
birthday's
birthday!
Tomorrow. Yay! So I'm actually, Shambong Dave even said, he's like, Maddison, I'm shocked that you are still going. Because it's very anti-me to kind of go to the center where all this shenanigans is happening. But birthdays must be celebrated no matter what. We put on our face masks, we wash our hands, and we continue with the libations. So that's how we roll.
You are silly, Madison.
But you guys, that's all the time we have. Please make sure you look out for Daily Rewind later this afternoon. Look out for Moments of the Week tomorrow, and then we will be back on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you guys are on time. Also want to shout out Natalie. You should watch a Spanish show, Elite in Netflix.
I think I have that added to my list, Natalie. Honestly, I didn't know she was in Spanish. I'm about to
I
turn
didn't know
these
she was
subs
in
on,
Spanish
Natalie.
either. And Natalie, if you haven't watched Gentrified, you should watch that too.
Please
all
add
right,
that
you
to your
guys,
list too.
that is all the time we have. Thank you so much. We love you. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Don't forget to show Shambong Dave and hit it Leo. Lots of love too. And we will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye. No, hit it, Leo.